Hello, team. We are live today on the day of the fall lunch, which is so exciting. And we have an awesome training for you with two amazing stylists. We have Jamie Lambin and Danielle Criswell, who are joining us to talk to us today about 5-star VIP chats. And I've been dying to have them train us on this because I heard about it from one of my enrollees. Brooke Delat started doing it and I was like, this is amazing. She's like, I learned it from Jamie. And then I was like, Jamie, you need to teach us about it. She's like, I learned it from Danielle. And so I'm like, hey, let's all get on and let's chat about it. And Danielle's representing Team Nailed It in her team swag. That's like some old school team swag. I love it.
I had to pull out the OG from 2019.
Heck yes. Anyway, so this is exciting because this is something you can use for the fall lunch. It's something you could start today. And it's a very simple concept, but it's very, very powerful. And in fact, Jamie, will you tell us how many sales you've gotten already today using your VIP 5-star chat?
Yes. So in the first 30 minutes of launch time, I've already sold $365. Like I said, in 30 minutes. Ooh, so it works.
Qualified in 30 minutes. Now, disclaimer, that may not be your typical result, but this is the potential of, having this. It's kind of like a VIP group, but it's like the VIPs of the VIPs, which is why it's called a 5-star VIP chat. So Danielle, will you kind of explain how this came about?
Sure. So you all probably remember last fall, particularly for me in October, I started to notice my VIP interaction was down majorly. And across the board, Sideline Sisters, everybody was saying, my interaction has just dropped. I don't know what's going on. Mm-hmm. So once I noticed that my interaction was down, a lot of other people's was down, not to mention there was a lot of negativity on social media. I personally was withdrawing, so I feel like my audience was probably doing the same. It wasn't anything that I particularly was doing or you or anybody else, but I was like, okay, let's keep this connection that I've built over the last several years and move it over into a chat. So what I did, and anybody that knows me, I'm kind of the person that builds the plane in the air. I come up with an idea, it's all jumbled in my head, and I just roll with it. And sometimes, the plane flies and sometimes I get my parachute out. But nonetheless, I was like, okay, I'm going to try this, but it's going to be just my top VIPs, my people that host, like my really, really close people. Mm-hmm. So I created this chat. I labeled it 5-star VIPs. So it's basically like Kelly said, the VIPs of the VIP group. At that time, my VIP group was almost 800 people. So I was not connected to all 800 of those people. So I created this chat. And the way that I did it is I went into my VIP space and I pulled my top contributors report. If you guys don't know how to do that, you hit that little admin icon, and then there's membership, and then you can pull the top contributors. So those are the people that like, comment, post, all that jazz in your VIP group. So I pulled that. I took the top people off of that, and then people that order all the time, people that host for me, and it was only 50 people that I put into this chat. In my verbiage, I jotted down from what I can remember of my verbiage, and I'm willing to type this up and send it to Kelly so she can add it to the caption of this training. But I said, hey, VIPs, I created this chat for us to have a smaller, more personal space to connect and for you to have a direct line of communication to me. We'll use this to share important information, restocks, new launches, and of course, I'll roll out the red carpet with exclusive deals just for you. And then I told them, if you do not wish to be part of this, I will gladly remove you, because I don't want people to think that I'm putting them in this chat to spam them and get sales, because the moment that you think that is the moment that you're going to halt your business, because this business is so much more than sales. So that's how it all came about. And then Kelly, you go ahead and just direct us along, and I'll chime in where you want me to, because if not, I'll talk forever.
Okay. Yeah. I love that. So you kind of put them in the group based on the top contributor, which I love. So, and then it was like they could opt out if they wanted to. That is great. Jamie, I want to hear how you went about it. If it's a little different or if it was the same.
Kind of the same. I didn't necessarily pull the top contributors. I just kind of the ones I know that order every time, everyone. I did have a couple reach out to me and they're like, oh, I missed that. So they weren't seeing the Facebook post. So I added them and I did the same thing. I started the chat, I think I have only like 30 people in mine. And then put that message that I don't plan on spamming you every day. This is just for, all the launches and make sure you don't miss out. I even put, we're all crazy Color Street fans. If you ever need advice, this is the place to do it. We can chat about it here. But yes, I did start the chat, added the people, gave them the option to opt out, and then also posted in my VIP group after that, allowing anybody else to join if they wanted to.
Love that. Love that. So, and that is kind of how I went about it. So this, Jamie got to see me do it in real time. I was with her and I was like, Jamie, tell me all the things about this chat. And I was like, Kate, tell me how to do it. I'm like, walk me through this. So I actually used, so there's multiple different ways you could do it. I was going to start one new, but then I was like, hold up. I have a secret nail sale chat that basically has some of my best people in it, from that training that Amanda and I did about secret nail sales. So go watch that if you haven't seen it. So I already had a chat of really incredible customers. And I was like, I'm just going to use this. And I changed the name and I put in the message of like, hey, here's what, this is what this group is going to be all about. Change the name to 5-star VIPs. And I said, feel free to leave if you're not interested. And of course, a few people did. And then I also posted it in my VIP group to let them know that I was starting one and got several people that were interested. And so I added them as well. So that's kind of how mine came about. And I'm not sure how many people are in there, probably about 20-ish, but it's been awesome because I don't, I'm not posting in there every day, but anytime there's something really important or I do like an awesome sale or anytime there's a launch, I post in there so that they're like the first to know. So that's kind of how I went about it. What other things would you like to share about how you have used this group? Danielle, we'll start with you. Like, what have been some effective sales you've done or methods you've used in your 5-star VIP chat?
So before I share that, I just want to piggyback off what you said, Kelly, about don't spam them with sales. Don't just go in there when you're close to reaching a goal or whatever it may be, because when they begin to feel like that's just a way for you to throw the line out and, catch a fish, I think they're going to leave and they're not going to be loyal to you anymore. So me personally, I throw a lot of my pillars in there, so to speak. So my VIPs know that I read devotionals every day. It's not uncommon for me to drop a motivational quote in there, inspiration, or, if I read something good in the morning, I'm always reading multiple books all at the same time. I'll take a picture of something that I read and share it in there. I really treat them like they're my best friends. Like I share a lot of stuff with them, and that has led to a community within that chat of ladies saying, here's the 3 sets I have. What should I put on? What should I mix with this? What's your best tip for X, Y, and Z? And they start to chat amongst each other inside this chat. And this didn't happen overnight, you guys. It took, me sharing in there and kind of building the community that I wanted within that chat. But within there, I give them early access to my stash updates. So I do a YouMeWho site. And if I get in new nails or I add something to there, I will put that in there and say, hey, before I share this in my VIP group, I'm going to share it here with you all if there's anything that you want to grab. or, you know, special sets, retired sets, hostess exclusives. I'll share those in there first and give them the opportunity to grab those.
Ooh.
If I'm doing like a giveaway in my VIP group, I might extend the time of the entries for just that group, or maybe give them double entry. So a lot of times when I do game nights, I will create an event within my VIP group, and I will say, for the game night giveaway, invite 3 friends and get an extra entry, or sign up to host a party before the game night and get an extra entry. And then I'll say for them, you guys get double entries if you invite someone, or if you know, do whatever it is. I'll remind them of giveaways and important information. So like with the fall launch, I'm doing some special giveaways in there. When it gets close to the end of that deadline, I'll drop a reminder in there and say, you guys, I just wanted to remind you, don't miss out, but the giveaway for X, Y, and Z is ending on this date. Let's see, I'll share important information.
So smart. I just have to chime in. Like, that's so smart to make them feel so special, of like, you guys get early access, or you get extended access, or you get double points. Like, that definitely makes them feel like they're the VIPs of the VIPs. I love it.
Yes.
It's not just another group where you're sending the same message. It's like, no, you guys get the VIP treatment.
Yes. Yes, and I try to remind them of that all the time. Like for instance, with the Jamaica trip, I have a tracker printed, and every time I mark off a PV point, it's like a big deal for my VIPs, because I tell them, without you guys, this isn't possible. Like, I'm never going to earn this trip if it's not for you. So I try to give back to them all the time, and I let them know that you guys are the heart of my business. Like, my business doesn't go around without you. So I try to let them know how special they are to me and how important they are. But I'll share sales launches, game nights, giveaways. Anytime I change my polish, I'll share my nail fee with them before I share it anywhere else. And I'll just say, hey, I literally just put this on, you guys. What do you think about this? And then a lot of times other ladies will just start sharing as well. Like, oh my gosh, this is what I have on my nails.
I love that too.
Yeah, that's it. It's just like you said, Kelly, like making them feel valued and special, because they are. And just remembering that you never want to spam that chat for sales, because that is not the intention of it. The best way that I describe it is that chat is a bridge between your VIP group and them. So it kind of just, helps to make sure that they don't miss out on anything important, and they're part of everything important that's in your VIP group.
Love it. Such good tips. Okay. Let's go to Jamie. What tips do you have, and how have you used this in different ways?
I just try to make sure, like Danielle said, that they are feeling important. They're seeing things first. So I'll post in there when new sets are coming, or like the national days, make sure that they're seeing those. I do a lot of bulk orders too. So a lot of those ladies in that chat are local to me, or that order a lot, and I don't mind, placing a bulk order and then sending it out. So bulk orders are a big part of my business, and that chat really helps with that as well. But I think what all the things Danielle said, I mean, if you need more ideas, definitely look up Danielle. She's got like genius ideas. So if you're stuck anywhere, look her up, because she's got all the ideas over there. So like I said, I just basically took her idea and ran with it. And like she said, make it personal, make it special, let them know that they're the first seeing things, and that they have extra special time. And that's really all.
Okay. Sorry, it's cutting out for me. Awesome. Thank you so much. And I think, what I love about this is that you can create this, not even on Messenger. You can create this in an Instagram DM chat. You could do this as a text chat. It doesn't necessarily have to be on Messenger, although that one is the easiest for me because I'm already on Facebook working my biz. But I really love, that it kind of is versatile and could be used in different ways and on different platforms. So, so if you guys already have a chat that maybe you started with with a nail sale, a secret nail sale, or or anything, I want to encourage you guys to start one today and give them roll out the red carpet for them, give them the VIP treatment. And I think that you're going to have a little even more success, because the algorithm, I think, really rewards those who are on Messenger. And they're going to see more of your personal posts too, because if you're, chit-chatting, plus you're not having to play like the algorithm game in these chats, which I love too. So anyway, I started it, and it's been like really fun to use that tool in addition to, parties and my VIP group. So I can't wait to see you guys try it and have success with it. And thank you so much, Danielle and Jamie, for sharing about this. I think this is a powerful tool. So thanks for your time, ladies, and good luck everyone with the fall launch. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.